Hey everybody, GC13 here. Main characters of cartoons are usually portrayed as starting with a limited social circle, and it makes sense. You want to introduce your cast over time, so why not make the friends as new to the character as they are to the audience? But a couple of shows I've been watching go beyond that. They very clearly position their characters as starting the series with no friends. And when we're talking about Luz Noceda and Molly McGee, well, I have a hard time believing that. Now, you could argue with me about Molly, but I'd say her first day jitters are way too strong for someone who's been the new kid as often as she has. She's definitely been burned before. Repeatedly. The Owl House, by contrast, comes right out and says that Luz has no friends, something I could initially believe based off of her bizarre behavior in the first episode, but which matched up with her character less and less as the series got properly started. And that mismatch is something she and Molly both share. These are two very dependable, very friendly characters, perhaps even too friendly in Molly's case. You'd think that just by being themselves, they'd already have found a few people they could call friends. None of this is to say that there can't be good characters that believably have no friends. It's just that Molly and Luz don't. No, if you want a character without any friends who makes sense, you need to go to Glitch Text and get a load of Ridley. We meet Ridley in the first episode of Season 2, The Glitch Modder. Main characters Miko and Five spot her modified chomp kitty, track him back to her, and give chase. Ridley gives Five the slip, but Miko holds on and ends up in Ridley's lair. It's not as scary as it sounds. You see, Ridley is a lot less bothered about how Miko had just been chasing her, and a lot more excited about how Miko had been riding on a chicky chum to do it.
And this peripheral allows you to remotely interface with Hinobi console tech, yes or no? Probably? Oh, I knew it! You're a modder too!
From this introduction, Ridley seems pretty normal at first. She's just met someone with a common interest, and she wants to make friends. She's so excited, though, she forgets to introduce herself. It's a very forgivable omission, though. By her own admission, everyone at school calls her weird, so I doubt she goes through the effort of meeting new people all that often. The clue that maybe there's a reason Ridley still doesn't have any friends comes later. For the whole episode, Miko has been worried that her coworkers think she's weird. So when Ridley says the people at school think she's weird, of course Miko would say she isn't. But Ridley's been socially outcast for a long time, so to cope, she's decided that the grapes out of her reach are sour anyway.
But I like being weird. Normal's boring and lame.
And, I mean, yeah, what Ridley does is awesome, and it's great that she's able to do something she loves. I don't think a channel like this is a place you're going to find someone saying, normalcy is something we should all strive for. But Ridley's brand of ego protection is dangerous. She had found a friend in Miko, and you saw how much that excited Ridley. In fact, Miko was offering to take her to a place where she'd be surrounded by friends. But all it took was one poorly worded statement from Miko to immediately turn Ridley hostile. Then 4 episodes later, the pattern repeated. Ridley insinuated herself into the Glitch Text with the goal of stealing a gauntlet. Oh, but wait. This happened first.
What are you doing in there, weirdo?
When's the last time you saw Molly or Luz do that? So she earns not just the approval of the boss, but his admiration, and joins Miko and Five's squad. She tries to duck away, because all she wants is the gauntlet. But then she runs into Mitch Williams, and Miko and Five stick up for her. But that's not enough. What makes her want to stick around isn't the fact that she's found friendship. It's only when she's able to talk them into sticking it to Mitch that she becomes enthusiastic about being part of the team. And just like the last time, as soon as she gets the slightest hint of rejection, Ridley goes all out, accusing them of wanting to abandon her, so she abandons them first. It's not like Ridley didn't like being friends with Miko and Five, though. You could see her doing that, "What is this strange feeling?" face a few times, and you can tell how hurt she was by the imagined rejection she had just suffered. It's just that she's been burned too many times, and she's through giving people the chance to hurt her. And maybe I'm the wrong person to tell you how unhealthy that is, but we can look at Ridley and realize that she's been through a lot. This girl hasn't had positive interactions with others in a long, long time. And while I wouldn't wish that on any character, maybe Disney could stop lying about how friendly their characters are. What do you guys think? Do you know any other characters without any friends? Do you think they can top Ridley? Let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more cartoon videos.